Hi, Kim Jones. Thank you for joining me. And Jen Ann Sanchez, I think, and Champion is good. And Penny Pooh Bear, thank you for joining me. I'm just going on. Hi, Darren. I'm sorry, Darren We Won. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. Hey, sweetie. Hi. Hi. Hi, King Smiles. Thank you for joining us. Us. Well, we got several people here. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I'm sending myself likes. It won't let me send myself likes. Oh, hi from Tennessee. I'm in Kentucky. Are you guys in Tennessee getting the ice storms down there like we are here? Oh, I'm doing fine, King Smiles. Thank you so much for asking, and thank you for sending me those likes. Yeah, we all have the hatches battened down here, and because we're supposed to be getting an ice storm. It's pouring rain right now and has been all day. So if it turns to ice, which it's supposed to, because it's supposed to get down to 25 degrees, it's going to be ugly. Very ugly. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Hi, Jen Ann. Thank you so much. Is it going to be ice? Yeah. Now, where one of my friends lives in Kentucky, it's already ice. I mean, they've got trees down and everything else. Where my daughter lives and in Ohio, it's really bad. Everything there is solid ice. And yeah, it's been raining here all day. Now, it was drizzling early today, and but now it's been pouring rain for probably about 4 hours now. In fact, my backyard, I would say it's like a river in my backyard, but that'd be an exaggeration. It's like a small stream in my backyard, because if it rains very heavily for a couple of hours, my backyard floods because I'm on a flood plain. Yeah, come on, spring. I know. Now, I love the winter and I love the snow. I'm not crazy. I'm not, but I'm very particular about that. I like the snow as long as I don't have to go out. And I don't care for the ice though, because that's scary. That kind of weather is scary to me. I don't like the real, sub-zero temperatures either. That's very scary to me. But oh, you're in Savannah, Georgia? Yeah, I bet it is warm there. Hi, Shirley. Hi, sweetheart. So glad to see you. So glad to see you. Shirley, you're in Mississippi, right? What's your weather like down there? Hi, Pixie Loft. And let me get my glasses on because now they're popping in too fast. I can't read. Yeah. Thank you, Shirley. I was going to tell you, Shirley, my name is actually Gracie, Gracie, but Gracie is that's my pseudonym that I used to use to sign my artwork with. Oh, you're at the Tennessee Kentucky line, like Clarksville. I don't know any other border towns of Tennessee and Kentucky. Hi, user 3324 and Cheryl Barnier and Pixie Loffy. Pixie Loffy. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. And Jerica and Amanda. Thank you. Sherry and Lou. That one I can't get. And oh, hi, Mama. I missed the rest of it. Winfield, Tennessee. I've never actually heard of that. Hi, Xavier. And Gotta Have It, Jen. And Rob's Hot Something. And David Pauber. Thank you for joining us. And I saw somebody's name that I thought I recognized, but hi, Monty and Jane. Thank you so much for joining us. Hi, John. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you so much for creating that duet for me to steal. I loved it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate when you do that. Hello, sweetie pie. Hi, Anna. Hi, Sean. And it was Anna and Mudman. Thank you for joining us. And good to see you guys. I'm happy to see anybody. I did have to go out today, but you know, I don't go out a whole lot. And hi, Sean. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for joining us. And Bazad. Thank you for, and Tom and Quincy, thank you for joining us. And hi, Zambo and Danielle and Ash Gray. Your name's kind of like mine, Ash Gray, only mine's Gray C, but still it's got the word gray in it. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Sean. Hi, Julia Yates. Thank you for joining us. And Steve, thank you. And Susan Kramer, thank you for joining us. I'm getting good names tonight that I can pronounce. I have a hard time with them sometimes. Hi, Nola and Ash Gray, thank you. And Sean, thank you guys so much. And Robert Redmond, thank you for joining us. And yeah, but I knew I missed one. Delana, I missed it. It's popping in too fast. NOLA O. Is that NOLA O or NOLA abbreviation for Ohio? Hi, Plicatif. I have no idea. Oh, hi, Sean from East Tennessee. What's near East Tennessee? I don't know. I mean, I know some cities in Tennessee, but I don't know east from west. Hi, Apache 1937. Hi, Whitney Wayman. Oh, hi, Sweetie Pie. Hi, Music Man. Thank you for joining us. I've seen some really good videos of yours this week. Really love those. I can't remember that one that I saw that I really, really loved a lot. I can't remember what it was, but I really like your videos. Gatlinburg. Okay, yeah, I've been to Gatlinburg before. I'm in Kentucky. I don't know if you heard me say that or not, but I am in Kentucky. I am in central Kentucky. Hi, Young's One Day at a Time. And Colern, thank you for joining us. But, yeah. I've watched quite a few newer people, because Music Man, you're kind of new to the live. I don't know. It seems like you had been here before a long time ago, but I can't remember. I'm losing my memory. Hi, WGN 7417. Thank you for joining us. And I've got a few things to talk about tonight, and I'm hoping. Now, I was so irresponsible about this. My friend and our friend here and one of my moderators, Mrs. Johnson, we had agreed Hi, Louisa Ray and Cuban something. And we had agreed last week that she would be a guest, you know, in the box, they call it. And hi, my life. Thank you for joining us. And I put that in my promo that she would be a guest, but I never confirmed it with her. I haven't even talked to her since last Thursday. That was pretty rude of me. Hi, S. Moyer. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. And Sammy, thank you for joining us, Sammy. And I will give my moderators time to get here, and see where we go from there. And they usually get here pretty quickly. Sean172, thank you for sending me those likes. You know, when you guys tap the screen and send me likes, what that does is it actually makes TikTok put my live out there more and draws in more people. Sometimes there's some good to that and there's some bad to that. But yeah, that's what happens when you tap the screen. Tap the screen. I apparently can't think or talk. Thank you, Music Man. Thank you, sweetie. Hi, Blue Moon. Blue Moon. Well, I haven't done that for quite a few years, but when I used to have a beer periodically, Blue Moon was my beer of choice. And I don't know if that's where your name comes from, but it could be. Hi, Mary. Thank you for joining us, Mary Ann. Thank you. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Blue Moon. Thank you so much. I think you're new, too, because I would have remembered the name Blue Moon. There's my girl. Hi, Diane. Hi, sweetheart. I hope you don't mind that I put in my promo that you're going to be in the box or be a guest when I hadn't even spoken to you since last Thursday or been to your page or anything else. I don't think I actually went to anybody's page over the last week except for a few new people, I think. But yeah, I'm getting pretty lax. Oh, Once in a Blue Moon. Yeah, I've heard that song before. Hi, my Molly and me. Thank you for joining us. Well, that's okay, Diane. I was actually gonna say something to you about it. I'm not feeling real well tonight, so if you want to wait and do it next week, you know, I'm fine with that too, because I'm not feeling particularly well. But if you want to do it, we'll still do it and see how it goes. And but yeah, I thought this is so rude of me to put this in my promo and haven't even confirmed with her. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie Louise Dobson. Thank you for joining us. And Bugsy Miller. Hi, Bugsy. Thank you for joining us. And Georgia Shocker. That's an interesting name. 22 WMR. 22 WMR. Thank you for joining us. And I seem to have some lint on me here. Hi, Abby. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. If you want, do you want to do that, Diane? I'm good with that because I'm not feeling great tonight. I've got a little bit of a fever, and it feels like it might be what do fevers do? Dissipate? I don't know what they do. It might be starting to. I don't know. Tell you about me. I don't know well, let's see. I have 4 grown children who are all married, and I have 13 grandchildren. I am 60 years old. I will be 61 in May. I live in a little town in Kentucky that I was born in. I was actually born about 2 miles from here. But my dad was career military. So I have lived all over. I grew up primarily when I was young in Texas. We lived in Nuremberg when I was a little girl, and then I went to high school in Stuttgart. We've lived in Maryland, lived in Pennsylvania, lived in Kentucky. My brother was born in Texas, and my sister was born in Maryland, and I was born here. And then I came back here about a little over 5 years ago, and when I sort of retired. Oh, do you? Hi, Venus Leo. That's great. That's great. We have a lot of people in Kentucky, I think, or I have a lot of friends that are in Kentucky. I mean, TikTok friends. And hi, Abby. Thank you, sweetheart. And hi, Melody King. Thank you for joining us. I don't know what you mean, Tutu WMR, with the question mark. I'm not sure what the question mark means. Hi, Mannix. Thank you for joining us. You're 61. You know, I was glad to get out of my 50s, because I said that once about how my 50s was the worst decade of my life. I was really glad to get out of it. But, yeah. Diane, I think you might be the only moderator here so far. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I think Alexis is going to be. Lex told me she would be here because she's at home. And I don't know if Zach's here. And I don't know if there's my baby boy. Thank you, Zach, for letting me know that you're here. Love you. Thank you for coming. It's pouring rain and I have a river in my backyard, but no ice yet. And I did. Whitney asked me if there was anything that I forgot to get to stock up for the ice storm. I didn't get any coconut water. And I have a fever again. And I have had since yesterday. But I didn't take my Lasix, the drug that causes me to get dehydrated if I get a fever. I didn't take that last night, and I'm not going to take it tonight. And I've been drinking just water, so I think I'll be all right. And Blue Moon, you were asking about me. Well, Zachary Hendricks, too, one of my moderators who just came in, or he may have been here a while, he is my son. He is my baby boy. He has 3 older sisters, and he's one of my moderators, and actually his sisters are, too. I think Alexis is going to be here tonight, Zach. Did you see my promo, Zach, about Peyton wanting me to do, what was it called again? I don't even remember what it was called now. Hitting the Gritty. He did a little demo on FaceTime, and then he sent me a video to show me how to do this. And I said, you know what? He said, Grandma, if you do this Hitting the Gritty, you'll go viral. And I said, yeah, I will go viral, because it'll be Grandma breaks her hip trying to do the latest TikTok trend. Because I would end up flat on the floor if I tried to do that. You might be able to. You and Zoe could do it, Zach. I'll send it to you, and you and Zoe can do it. I gotta get down here. But, so, hello, Smurfette. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Hey, Smurfette, I was going to tell you, you know how I told you that my YouTube channel is linked to my TikTok profile? Well, on my YouTube channel, I created a playlist called TikTok Live Mentions. And so when I mention things on YouTube or things that more information about, yeah, that is where I will put those videos is in that playlist on YouTube. And there is a good one that I put on there. I found it accidentally. I actually searched for the Marianne Faithfull song As Tears Go By, I think's the name of it. And that video came up, and it is really, really good. I think it's called Why You Will Marry the Wrong Person. But it's really, I really, really loved it. It was really great. And now, Smurfette, I haven't found anything else about the tail pinches, but I think you heard me talk about that last week. I can't remember if I finished what the study was about or not. I have no idea whether I finished that story or not. And my live replay was blank again. That's the second time that's happened. And actually, I think it's the third time. And so I couldn't go back and reference what I finished talking about and what I didn't. Yeah, I hate that. Because then I have no reference to go back and watch it and you know. Hi, Lexus. Hi, sweetie. Did you see my promo with Peyton's suggestion in it? But yeah. Well, what it was, Smurfette, what we called a tail pinch, and it comes from this study. And again, I haven't dug through my training materials and my notebooks, but what it basically was about is they have a pair of monkeys who are like a mated pair, I guess. Well, they take one of the monkeys out. Doesn't make any difference which one. And they leave the other monkey in the cage. And they have something set up where that monkey is periodically getting a tail pinch. And what ends up happening when after a period of time they put the other monkey back in the cage, as soon as that other monkey is put back in the cage, just with no provocation at all, the monkey who's been getting the tail pinches just viciously attacks it. And that happens every time. And what the study basically boiled down to, and it was something that you said that made me mention that, but that we're at work all day and we're getting all these stressors. Call a tail pinch a stressor. We're getting all these stressors at work. But obviously we can't lash out, at the people at work, or it's not a good idea. And we hold that all in, and then we get home. As soon as we walk through the door and our spouse or one of our children presents us with one more little problem, then we blow up. And people don't realize why they actually do that, because it could be, some simple little thing, but we overreact to it because we've had one too many tail pinches that day. And and there's a whole lot more to it than that, but that's basically what it boils down to. And I keep forgetting to ask Shala, because Shala may remember where the study was done or who did the study. Because if you look up monkeys, and if you Google monkeys and tail pinch theory or tests or experiment or whatever, that's not what comes up. It's a whole other thing that comes up. Yeah. Hi, John Carnies. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, but the thing about, I would love for you to watch. It's 22 minutes long, and I think it's why you will marry the wrong person. And it's just it isn't really about marrying the wrong person, but sort of is. Yeah, I did that once. There's my Aunt Iva. Text, hey Zach, will you text Iva and tell her that I'm feeling a little better? Because I can't text while I'm on here. Do you mind doing that, Zach? Or ask Whitney to text Iva and tell her that I'm feeling a little better. I do actually feel a little better. It feels like my fever may be subsiding. I've been drinking a bunch of water. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better, Smurfette. And Zach, they did not call me from Dr. Hardy's office tonight or today. They didn't call me back. Yeah. Oh, no. Shirley, did you used to marry the wrong person, or did you used to go to work and come home and blow up? I don't know which one is what you used to do. Hi, James Maudlin. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. I don't even know who's here. Let's see here. Well, crap. I never can get this right. Well, that ain't it. Get out of there. Oh my God. Now I've sent us off to a screen that I don't even know what it is, why it's there. Oh, there we go. Swipe it. What a concept. Oh, I do not know how to do this. I do not. That drives me crazy. Ah, there we go. So we got Shirley. We've got Within, Diane, Smurfette, Alexis. Oh, hi, Jack Whitman. And Zach. I didn't even see you come in this time, Jack. I never saw you come in. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Gabby. Thank you for coming, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Kaza. Hi, Kaza. Kaza and Gabby are both here, Zach. Those are two of my oldest granddaughter, Kaza. And there's Jessica. Where's Jessica? I didn't see Jessica pop in, Smurfette. Oh, there she is. Hi, sweetheart. I didn't even see you pop in. You got your dinner in, Diane? Oh my God. Jessica, Gabby, and Kaza are here too. Hi, Woo Eyes. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Samantha. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, that video, Jessica, I was telling Smurfette and everybody else, anybody that was interested, if you go to my YouTube channel, and it is my YouTube channel, but it's linked to my TikTok profile. I've created a new playlist called TikTok Live Mentions, because sometimes I bring up stuff here and then I can easily put reference material in that playlist, and you guys can go there but there's a really good video that I put in there, Jessica. Oh, I look sporty. Well, I wasn't feeling very well, and I can't tell you what it was. I think it was because my hair had static in it. It was like in my face. I couldn't stand it. And I thought, what am I going to do with this hair? Because it was just annoying me. You know how when your hair gets static in it, it like sticks to you? I hate that feeling. So I just braided it up. I missed your comment. Let me see, Kaz. I'm sorry, sweetie. No. I'm not going to do that tonight, sweetie. I'm not going to do that tonight. Maybe another time. Maybe another time I'll let you be a guest on here. But I'm not going to do it tonight because, you know, I've never done that before. Pretty much. We got Alexis, Jessica, and Zach. And Kaza and Gabby. I haven't seen Zoe yet. Okay, Diane. If you want to you want to do that, and do you know how to request to be a guest? Because I don't know if I know how to invite a guest. I don't know if I know how to invite a guest or not, but I know you can request to be a guest. Do you know how to do that? Do the greedy grandma, Diane. What's that about, Diane? Where's Carter and Peyton? Oh, thank you, Smurfette. Oh, Kimmy, I'm sorry, sweetie. I didn't know you were there. I should have known you were there with Mommy. I love you, sweetie. So I've got my oldest granddaughter and my youngest granddaughter, and they are actually sisters. One of them's 19 and one of them's 4, almost 5. Hey, Alexis. Oh, okay, please do that. Yeah, Alexis, you missed me hitting the gritty. I did that about 5 minutes ago. You'll have to wait for the live replay to see it. What, Jessica? Why are you... Oh, there's Zoe. Hi, Zoe. The dance. Love you, Zoe. OBJ is Carter. Hi, Carter. Hi, Carter. Do the greedy grandma. Carter, you were about to get yourself muted or blocked because I didn't know that was you. Kimmy, I love you, sweetie. I love you. I am not doing that dance, Diana. You want me to break my hip? Is that what you want? Because if I tried to do something like that, I would end up flat on the floor. Who else is that's also here? OBJ is the Beth, and Gabby's here too. Al, Gabby's here. He was saying, do the gritty, Grandma. I got it. He wrote greedy by mistake. I got it. Carter, you know Grandma cannot do something like that. I can't dance. I can't dance. There's no way I could do that. I would be passed out in the floor. Thank you for sending likes, Carter and Jessica and Diane. Thank you so much for doing it. Oh, Mike Craig, I don't know if you're here or not. I haven't seen you. You didn't make yourself known. But if you're here, my Aunt Mildred just messaged me and she got the flashlight. In fact, I'll message you real quick and tell you that. Oh, no, I won't. I forgot. I can dance if I wanna. You can dance if you wanna. Jessica, I've been singing now. I actually have been singing. Well, I do want to say this while we've got some people here before they all leave. I did want to tell you guys, I did a couple of videos. One of them was sitting on the dock of the bay, or dock of the bay, whatever you want to call it. And the other one was a Marshall Tucker song called Can't You See, the Marshall Tucker song, Can't You See? Well, I did those with a singer, songwriter, and musician who's on TikTok. And he has a lot of live videos and really good videos. He does some of the TikToks while he's at it, when he's at his gigs. But if you guys look at my videos and you see that duet, and I'm actually singing. Now, in the Dock of the Bay, you can barely hear me, but in the Can't You See, you can actually hear me singing. And I didn't even know that I could sing. But his name and his screen name is Jeff Lee Music 81. Jeff Lee Music 81. And on my YouTube channel, which is linked to my TikTok profile, I created a playlist called TikTok Live Mentions. Well, I put one of Jeff Lee's YouTube videos, because he also has a YouTube channel. And I really love his music. I love his voice. I love his style. I like everything about it. And you guys should check him out. He's got some really good videos. And I don't think he's been on TikTok very long. But yeah, I really, really like him. And plus, he was very tolerant of me butchering his videos and having somebody that can't even sing do a duet with him. He was very nice about that, actually. Yeah, I know you saw them. I know you saw them, sweetheart. Thank you, Carter, for sending me likes. Okay, request guest. Okay, let's see. Duet button. Diane, I don't even know what the duet button is. What? What are you talking about? On my live, there's a duet button? Let's see. Live. Flip camera. Mirror your video. Hey, I just found that. Pause live. Live something. Admin setting. Comment topics. Gift. Okay, that's not it. I don't know what that is, Diane. Duet. Okay, is this it? Feedback. Oh, Diane. I don't know. What's that? No. Oh, there it is. I got it. Add guests. Thank you. Thank you, Diane. So how do I do that? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so did I add you? Cancel. No. Did I add you, Diane? I did not. Add guests. Okay. Connect. I didn't hit the button that says connect. Yeah.
There we go.
We're going to have Diane. There she is. There she is. Wait.
What's up, Gracie Peeps?
What?
What's up, Gracie Peeps?
Oh, not much. What's up with you? I got to get my other. There we are. I got my other screen back up. I love it. I love it. And this is better than that dual thing, Diane. Now, all of you guys know Diane, right? All of you know Diane.
Just about everybody.
I think most of the people here know you. No, Carter. No, I can't do that, sweetie pie. Yeah, the Diane, you're saying duet, but I don't even know what the duet button is. And I thought, oh, I bet it's these two little circles connected together over here. That's great.
Yep, no, I usually have to block them because I don't like to do duets with people because then they're reading their people's stuff, you're reading your people's stuff. You can't talk to each other.
Well, yeah, it's a pain. Duets don't work. But now I've seen people with as many as 3 people in the box, as it's called. Yeah. And I've been in the box on a couple of people's lives. I think I was in the box on Brad's live. Where is Brad, by the way?
I haven't seen him.
You know Mrs. Johnson, right? You and Jessica know her. And Zoe. knows Diane. And but yeah, Diane, that I felt really bad when I was doing that promo. And I thought, I have not even been to this person's page in 2 weeks. I have
That's
not
fine.
confirmed with her that she wants to still do this. I
But
thought, man, I am presumptuous.
well, you're lucky that I got up and showered and dressed today, so that was a plus.
I'll tell you what, barely showered and dressed. The only reason I took a bath today is because I had a doctor's appointment this morning.
Yeah, I'm still picking the beef ribs I had for dinner out of my teeth. I made spaghetti sauce with beef ribs in the crock
I
pot.
had mushrooms and onions. I had mushrooms and onions for dinner. And
That is not dinner. That is a garnish.
well, I don't eat the carbs. It would have been really good over some rice. And well, I intended to have some meat with it, or I intended to have some roasted Brussels sprouts with it, but I didn't really get around to that. Number one, I didn't take any meat out of the freezer.
Yeah, that would help.
And number two, I didn't feel like roasting Brussels sprouts, and I didn't really want them boiled. But well, tomorrow, what I'm going to do with those mushrooms and onions, they're baby bellas, and I slice them. Usually, I don't slice them; I leave them whole. But what I'm going to do with them tomorrow is I'm going to make quiche, and
Oh.
I'm gonna chop those mushrooms and onions real fine, and probably add a little bit of spinach to it, and that's going to be in the bottom of my quiche with mozzarella. Usually I use goat cheese and feta cheese, but this one I'm going to do mushrooms and onions, and I'm just going to use mozzarella cheese.
Now that sounds okay. That's probably the only way I would eat mushrooms is in a quiche or with steak.
Yeah, well, my intention originally was I have like sirloin burgers, and I was going to lay a couple of those out, and that's what I was going to have. Well, that didn't happen. So all I had was mushrooms and onions.
Yeah, I always take stuff out of the freezer or the pantry, and then I'm always missing one ingredient to make what I want to make. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, yeah, I'm bad. Yeah, they were pretty good. They were baby Bellas. I think that's white. I can't tell. White, 1987. Oh, hi, the Red Liz. I didn't even see you in Savage Doughboy. I missed a bunch of people top popping in. And yes, you did. You finally made it. Hello, Savage Doughboy. Jessica, right now it's pouring down rain, and the temperature is dropping like a rock. It's supposed to get down to 25 degrees, and we're going to have an ice storm.
And that is why I live in Florida.
Yeah, I know. They've pretty much shut everything down here already. They shut down all across Kentucky, and I'm sure other places too. Oh, thank you, Liz. Thank you so much. And Liz, do you know our friend Diane or Mrs. Johnson? If you're not familiar with her, you should really give her a follow and go to her page. She is really great.
Yep, I follow Liz.
Oh, Whitney. Diane Whitney changed her name again, and I didn't know it was her.
It's hard to keep up with all your kids and grandkids.
Yeah, there is a bunch of them.
Hi, and their Whitney. Boyfriends and girlfriends.
Hi, Whitney. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. And Whitney, when you asked me if I forgot anything to stock up for the ice storm, yeah, I didn't get any coconut water. And I think I can tell that my fever is gone because, look, my cheeks do not look like two big, gigantic radishes on my face. And when I get a fever, if you look at my video that I did yesterday, the hitching a ride one, my cheeks, okay, I toned the color way down. I mean, I almost made it black and white to get rid of the red in my face, and it's still there because my face was beet red because I had a fever of 100 yesterday.
Yeah, you get flushed. Your cheeks get flushed.
Yeah, I mean, and my face felt like it was, yeah, Jessica, I've had a fever, and oh no, you're out of there, your store's out of water. Yeah, because people hoarded it up because of the ice storm. But I did. I had a sore throat and I had night sweats. I woke up this morning kind of drenched, and I've done that a couple of times. And I had a checkup today with my primary care physician, and I checked my temperature this morning. I didn't have a temperature this morning. And so I didn't think it was a problem for me to go to the doctor. And then when I got in his office, and my doctor's office is in a hospital, so I have to go through the gauntlet to get up there. And um, anyway, I'll answer that in a second, Jessica. But anyway, when I got up there, and then he came in the office because his assistant came in, and I told her that I had a fever last night. That's all that I know of, that I had a fever, because my face was so red and on fire. I thought, I feel like I got a fever, and I had a little bit of that chills. So I took my temperature, and I had a fever of 100, and which is even higher for me because my regular body temperature is not 98.6, it's 96.8. So that was a pretty high temperature for me. And but this morning it was gone. And so I went on to the doctor. Well, anyway, what's Zach sending me here now, knowing that I'm online? He's here. But when I went to the doctor's office and I told him what symptoms I'd had, he told me that the sore throat and the sweats and the fever like that, intermittent fever, those are symptoms of the new strain of COVID. Ugh. And he asked me if I had been anywhere, and I had to admit that I did go to Zoe's basketball game on Saturday.
Hi, Alex. Alex B. Loyal is one of my peeps.
Oh, yeah, I see him. Hi, Alex. Thank you for coming.
Alex meet Grace. Grace meet Alex.
Yeah, and I will follow him too if he follows me, because I cleared up some follows last night or this morning. But anyway,
very good.
My doctor ordered a COVID test, so I had to go. They wouldn't even let me go through the hospital. I couldn't even have my blood work done today. My quarterly blood work that they do on us.
Your labs.
And yeah, the labs. And they wouldn't even let me do that. They won't even let me do that until I have a negative COVID test, because I had symptoms. I had the symptoms, and I was in a place where I could have been exposed.
Yeah, they don't want to.
I wore my mask, but I got to tell you, at that Zoe's basketball game last week, I had my mask on. And I mean, it wasn't a huge crowd, and people were spaced out, like families were sitting together.
Yeah, but they don't want you to. They don't want you to wander through the hospital if they think that you're sick.
No.
Oh, great, Alex. I hope you guys come up and have dinner with me when you're back in Florida.
But anyway, so I took a COVID test, and they were supposed to call me back within an hour or two, and I never heard anything.
There's so many tests.
The results aren't online either. So
No?
I don't know if they shut everything down. I know the one woman that I talked to told me that this variant is way more contagious. It's not as bad. And I don't know what that means, but it's not as bad, but it is way more contagious.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
not as lethal.
Jessica, they gave me the test that they were supposed to have the results in an hour or so, but nobody called me with the results. And
yeah, it's not as lethal, but it is transmitted a lot easier.
Yeah. And
How you bringing your kiddo?
I was at the basketball game, so I did have my mask on, but I might have been the only one because people around here don't wear masks.
Yep, here it's about 50-50. Some people wear them, some people don't.
Yeah, here it's pretty low. The percentage of people wearing masks is pretty low. But most people have been vaccinated. As far
That's good.
A lot of people. Last time I checked, like 78% of the population in Kentucky had been vaccinated.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's not as densely populated, I guess, as some of the big cities.
That's true. Carter, you're not old enough to be vaccinated, and don't be talking about that. Because then we have to say you're not old enough to be vaccinated. But anyway.
Yeah. Down here, I think it's only about 50-50 so far. In Colorado.
Mandated. Oh, can he be? Oh, now. Oh, the age in Ohio, they can be vaccinated as young as 5.
Yeah. Here too.
Oh, I didn't know he could be that. I thought the age was like, I didn't know what the age was, like 15 or something. I had no idea.
Yeah, it used to be 12 and over, and then they made another vaccine for younger children.
Well, Carter.
Hey, Demon Omega, how you doing?
Hi, Dan. Hi, Dan. Diane, do you know Trucker 30 Years? Dan, did you meet him last week? He's one of Brad's friends.
I think I did meet him last week.
He came with Brad one time while you were out. Hi, Demon Omega 21. Thank you for joining us.
He's one of my peeps.
Oh, yeah. Smurfette, I got you. Hi, Sweet Buttercup. There's Michael Lindsay. Hi, Michael. How are you? Say hi to Diane. She's in the box tonight. Like, I don't know why.
I'm in the box.
Probably because I heard somebody else say it, so I thought it was cool.
Feel like Marcel Marceau. I'm in the box.
I like the sound of it.
Instead of Jack in the box, it's Diane in the box. Demon, that sword swallowing was Demon Omega.
Cowboy Mafia. Then we could have Jack in the box.
Yep. Yeah, Demon Omega.
Jack Whitman was here. We could have Jack in the box.
My friend Demon Omega made a sword swallowing video.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Michael fell on the ice.
Oh, geez.
Hi, Buzz. You know, Michael is Alexis's husband. Carter's dad. Oh. Smurfette, Michael is my son-in-law.
Ouch.
He likes to say my favorite son-in-law.
And Demon Omega is a friend of mine. He did a sword swallowing video, and it was something to see.
Oh my God.
Yes, and he said, "Do not try this at home." And believe you me, I won't.
Yeah, don't worry.
That is not for me.
This is so funny. When I don't know how old I was. I was old enough to know better. I was like 18 years old. And I saw, there's a movie called Carney. It had Gary Busey in it, and it had these actual carnival performers.
Yeah.
Well, we saw those same carnival performers that are in that movie. We saw at the Ohio State Fair, like in one of those little sideshow things. My cousin Scotty and I. And,
yeah, they travel all over.
Mm-hmm. And they were in the movie Carney, and the sword swallower. I saw him on like this was 40 years ago. Well, obviously, if I was 18, it was more than 40 years ago. But anyway,
Nah.
that guy did this. He was on like Larry King Live, or I think he was on the Tomorrow Show with Tom Snyder. Remember that? And he was actually demonstrating how you learn to swallow swords.
Yeah,
So
no.
I thought, that is so cool. And I started practicing with like scissors.
Oh, jeez. Not scissors. Use something blunt.
Is that not the craziest thing? I don't know what the heck why that was so fascinating to me. But I thought, I really want to be able to do that.
No.
And he swallowed a lit neon tube. And you could actually see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that done.
Which is really, really dangerous. It was either neon or argon or whatever. But yeah, he swallowed a fluorescent tube.
Yep, any kind of lit tube because there's gas in there, and if it breaks.
Yeah, and but anyway, I was just absolutely fascinated with that. I think as far as I got were scissors.
Yeah, let's try a bread knife next time, and not something so pointy.
I never got the swords out anyway.
Go a little blunt.
Diane, this is why. No, I was 18, Jessica, or Smurfette, whoever Jessica's asking that.
Yes.
This is why you've heard me say this before. This is why people in my family say I need constant supervision. Because these are the kind of things that I'm apt to do. Hi, Carol. Oh, that's okay, hey, Carol. That's okay. Hi, Mon Marie. Thank you.
Yeah, I've had lots of things in my mouth, but swords are not one of them. No.
What is 21? Yes. Hey, Demon Mega. I can't. Demon Omega. Do me a favor. And what am I going to say?
Tag you in the video?
I will follow you back so that I can see that video. I want to see that video. Yeah.
And no practicing after you watch it, Grace.
I'm not going to be practicing that anymore.
You better don't.
No, I can't. I would never do that now, Diane. I've had surgery to reconstruct my throat.
Yeah, well, no wonder.
Not because of that. It was because my cleft palate's run in my family. And I didn't have this surgery done until I was 32, 33 years old because nobody ever noticed it. But like Zach had a cleft palate. My brother and sister both had a cleft palate. I have cousins who have cleft palates. I didn't have a cleft palate. The palate, but it's still caused by the same defective gene. My palate was too long. So when I got older and my allergies would act up, it didn't take very much for my throat to swell shut.
Yeah, so clogging them up.
I reconstructed my nose, which was also I could never breathe through my nose until that surgery was done. But anyway, they did surgery in my throat, so I wouldn't be sticking things down my throat anymore. Yeah,
let's not do that. No matter whose video you watch, let's not do that.
Isn't that a cool thing that he's a sword swallower? Don't you think that's a cool thing? Well, I thought it would be a cool thing to be a sword swallower.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but it's not something I want to emulate.
Oh crap. Demon Omega, you need to look up the movie Carney and watch the movie Carney.
Now I'm going to have to watch it. You know that, right? I have to go on Netflix tonight, not watch my Ozark and watch Carney.
You know what? I don't know why, but Carney is a hard movie to find.
Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of a hard movie to find. I haven't seen it. I've seen it one time, and my guess is it came out probably about 1980, 79, 80, somewhere around there.
Yeah, they couldn't get
Gary
away with it
Busey,
now.
the only person that I know of other than the Gary Busey, and you know what? Jodie Foster might actually be in it. I can't remember that for sure, but I do know Gary Busey's in it.
Hmm. Yeah, I love movies about sideshows and carnivals and
Yeah.
stuff.
Demon Omega's from a crazy family. Yeah. Love Demon Omega. I'm the my family. I'm the crazy one.
Not crazy, adventurous.
There you go. They're curious.
Curious
Curious.
and adventurous. Well, curious if
Curious.
you as if you just think about it. You are adventurous because you tried it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And my cousin Rhonda is on TikTok. If she ever if she ever comes on my live, which she never has, but if her daughter does, you know Alicia that comes here sometimes, that's my cousin Rhonda's daughter.
Okay.
Well, my cousin Rhonda, her and I spent summers at my grandparents here in Kentucky, and my cousin Rhonda was my crash test dummy for all my brilliant ideas.
And she's still with us, I hope.
Yeah, like my brilliant idea to take the slide off the swing set and put it on the roof of
Oh
the
no.
house.
Oh
And
no. No, no, no.
who went off of it first?
Yeah.
Fortunately, the funny
I
thing
am
was,
I'm not one of the thrill seeking people. I don't bungee jump. I would never
can't
jump out
shoot.
of an airplane unless it was on fire. And even then I might not jump out of an airplane. But
Yeah,
I don't do any of that stuff. I don't go on roller
she
coasters.
wasn't really one of those people either.
Yeah, no. I'm
She
not
was
one of those
the
people.
worst. But yeah, she came flying off the roof. My grandmother and grandfather were sitting on the front porch. She came flying off the roof and landed out in the middle of the front yard.
Oh no.
Fortunately, they had a really bad mole problem. They lived out in the country and they had a really bad mole problem in the front yard, so it was a little spongy. So she wasn't hurt.
She landed on all the soft moles.
No, I was not. No, Smurfette. I most certainly was not an instigator. What I
Oh, I
was a visionary and an inventor. I
yeah,
was an inventor. I
that
invented things and I needed somebody to try them out on.
that's a colorful explanation.
Isn't that that's one way to paint a rosy picture?
Colorful, yes. Factual, we're not sure about that one yet.
Well, it is factual. I had a vision and I did invent it. I did invent putting the sliding board on the roof.
Yeah, but you did also let her go first.
Well, everybody has that. What do they call
That makes
those?
you
A test pilot. She was the test pilot.
thank goodness for moles.
Yeah, she was a test pilot. That's it. I'll have to tell her that. We're not
She's
going
the
to call you
daring
a
one.
crash test dummy anymore. We're going to call you a test pilot.
She's the daring one.
Not really. She just did whatever I told her to. That was
Oh,
basically
gee.
it. That was basically it. Yeah, don't be calling me an instigator. Yeah. You know what? I think that fever is gone. My face doesn't feel flush anymore.
Did
And
it break?
I was feeling before probably about an hour before I went live and about 30 minutes before I went live, I thought, oh, here we go again. You know, when I did the live, when I was feeling pretty bad and it ended badly.
It was a
Yeah,
very short live.
you weren't here. That's
Yeah,
right.
well,
And that was when you were in the hospital, actually.
you had one before I went in the hospital too.
Is that it? Well, that's the only one I ever had where that happened, where I
Yeah,
had to leave.
that
Were
was
you
before I
here?
was in the hospital.
I did not remember. Hey, there's
Yeah,
Shelly. There
you
is
had to have
Shelly.
somebody. You had somebody take you to the hospital that night. No.
Yeah, Whitney.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that.
I got off of here and Craig was on FaceTime and I called Zach. Well, apparently Craig didn't think that I was sounded urgent enough, so he texted Whitney because Whitney was right over by here. So she came and got me. And then my friend Shelly on here, she got in contact with our friend BJ, who then messaged Zach on FaceTime. And Zach said, I'm in the driveway. I'm going to meet them at the hospital. But yeah.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I was worried about because that's what happened then. I had a fever. And because I take that Lasix, you know,
Lasix, yeah.
whatever that's called, the diuretic or whatever it's called, because of that.
Stealing your wife's coffee. That's probably more dangerous than swallowing a sword.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, somebody stealing my coffee, they'd be a whole lot better off taking their chances swallowing a sword or a red hot poker.
Well, we all know your coffee wouldn't be red hot because it sits there all day.
Yeah, I don't. My coffee's hot for about 5 minutes first thing in the morning. And even what I put in my little thermos cup, you know, the little thermos cup thing, I have one of those carafes that'll keep it hot all day, but I don't really want it to stay hot all day because if it sits there hot all day, then the flavor's not right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just have my one coffee in the morning, and every once in a while I'll have another.
It's actually this size cup, which is, look, Jessica, I have my beautiful cup that you got me. Can you see that it says Grace there backwards?
Oh, very nice.
Even though my name's not Grace, that was the closest that she could get.
Well, you should see what half of my coffee mugs say. Oh.
Oh my God.
My coffee cups all say something rude.
Thank you. I think Jessica got this for me for my birthday last year. It is really, really pretty.
It's very pretty.
Oh, I never even saw that. It doesn't mean Grace like my name. It's His grace is sufficient for me. It means grace like grace, not because I when she got this for me, I didn't even associate that. I thought, well, that's not my name, but it's close enough. The first time I've been drinking out of this cup for 3 years, and that is
3 years. 3 years you've been drinking out of that cup.
I didn't read writing on cups. The only reason I read the grace is because it's right there in my face every time I take a drink.
Oh no.
Oh my God. Oh God. That's an Alexis moment.
Oops, she can only say that because she's not there.
Oh my God. I wonder what the rest of it says. It's got writing all over it, but I have
no idea. It's a novelette.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. She did think that the grace would be like for my name, even though that's not my name. I just had to say that to Craig the other night because he sent me a video. He sent me a TikTok that it was actually very clever and it was really funny because down at the bottom it said when you ask Grace to make a TikTok, and it was this, and I responded when he sent that to me and said, "That's really funny, but you know that's not my name, right?" And he said, "Yes, I know that's not your name." And so I was just making sure because
your TikTok handle.
But yeah, but a lot of people do. They think my real name is Grace and that Gracie is a nickname.
Yep.
And my real name is actually Gracie May. That's what's on my birth certificate. My nickname is Cookie.
How do you get Cookie from Gracie May?
My aunts, Diane, when I was born, see, my dad's mother passed away not quite 2 weeks before I was born.
Hmm.
And my grandmother's name was Grace Ellen, and then my mom's mother was Verna May. Alexis is actually named for her. Alexis is Alexis Verna because my grandmother died 10 days before Alexis was born. That was my maternal grandmother. And anyway, so everybody called my grandmother Gracie. And so they named me for her Gracie, and then my other grandmother May. So I'm Gracie May. And my Aunt Iva that I talk about all the time, and my Aunt Mildred, who was actually on my live one time, and my Aunt Carol, who passed away a year ago, they all said Gracie is an old lady's name. We're not calling a little baby that old lady's name. But they couldn't agree. Like one of them wanted Candy, one of them wanted Cookie, and I don't know what some of the other ones were, and they couldn't agree. So they put all the names into a hat and drew a name out, and it was Cookie. So and
That's
they
adorable.
Still my Aunt Iva and my Uncle Walter and my mom and dad even, they still call me Cookie.
They knew even then that you'd be so sweet. People want to take a bite out of you.
That's it. And Zach calls Alexis the Cookie Crumb.
Oh,
She's a crumb right off of the cookie, and she is just like me. We even have the same Myers-Briggs personality type.
That's pretty funny, though.
I know. I like it, Jessica. I love that cup. I absolutely love that cup. That's why I'm drinking out of it all the time.
Oh, Liz is back.
Yep, I see that. I see she's back. Are you guys friends too, Diane? You and
we are.
Liz. Hi,
we
Connie.
are indeed.
Hi, Connie. Thank you for joining us. I love the box. I love the
You
box.
like the box?
I like the box, Diane.
Are you digging the box?
I'm digging the box. I like it. I like having somebody else here. It's nice, isn't it?
It's much better than the dual lives. Much better.
Yeah, I didn't like that dual thing. I did that dual a few times. I was actually in the box one time on Brad's live, and I did a duel one time at 2:00 in the morning with Blessed, Grateful, and Crazy. But you know, some of the people that I'm friends with, I go to their lives, and it's really not my thing. You know what I mean? Their content. And you know, I should know that by their content because the friends people that I'm pretty close to on TikTok, their content runs the gamut. Because I'm not really, even though I don't do certain things on my live, I'm not offended by much.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you can't enjoy someone else's content, whether it's funny or.
Absolutely. And it's like I've said, there are some things that I find offensive. I do not like vulgarity, and I don't like I don't mind it on here because it's up to me to scroll off of it. Where I don't like it is if it's somebody, especially, you know, when you're a captive audience, like somebody you work with or something like that. Now that I'm not going to tolerate.
Yeah, close up.
On here, that's my choice. I can either scroll away from it or watch it.
Yep.
So I'm not really offended by anything on here.
Yeah, I almost went on a tirade today, but I chose not to. I chose to just scroll by, but I was tempted to go on a rant. I didn't do it.
What was it?
Some young kid asking about why people are fat.
Oh.
He was just being rude and obnoxious, and my first instinct was to tell him to piss off, but I
Yeah.
said, nope, nope, nope. Let's take a breath.
Yeah.
Maybe he just is that ignorant, and maybe I should just enlighten him instead. So I am going to make a video to explain all the different reasons why people are fat.
There you go. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. There you go, Diane. That's how you counter that. That's how
Yep.
you counter it. Because I never do that. If I saw something like that, I would look at it and I would say, yeah.
Yeah, I can't tolerate bullies or rudeness. I
Yeah.
can't. I
I
can't.
don't
I'll
like
think
it either.
about it. I may ignore it for that day, but I'll stew about it, and then that's not
Yeah.
good. So
Hi,
I have to
Sean the
do something
Rapper.
about it.
Yeah. I
Hey, Sean. Sean
oh,
is
you
one of
know
my
what?
peeps.
Yeah, I knew I had seen him before. I knew I'd seen
Yep.
Sean the Rapper before.
Yeah, he
Um,
and his friends make beautiful jewelry. He sells
that's
crystals
where
and
you talked about him on one of your videos before.
yep. One of
Yeah.
my unboxings probably.
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah.
That's where I've heard of him. Hi, Sean the Rapper. You're famous. You're one of
He is
our
indeed.
famous people. Diane made you famous. Oh, thank you, Sean. Sean, whenever I get off, I did free up some follows. So when I get off, Sean, I will follow you. Yep, Diane made you famous.
Yeah, he's very sweet, very, very kind-hearted, nice, personable person. Him and his dad and his friends, they make beautiful things and they have
Uh-huh.
live sales and they're so much fun because everybody chimes in. Oh, I want that. I want this. I
Oh,
want that.
that's great. Yeah, I love that. I love when people
Yeah,
do that. Sean,
I
I
enjoy
used
the
to
live
actually
show.
work in the lapidary industry for a while.
I would love to do that.
If you're familiar with what used to be called crystallite, which most people in the lapidary industry, if he's a cutter or um, what do you call it? Does he use stones in his jewelry?
Yes.
Okay, so I used to work for the company that bought crystallite called Abrasive Technology,
Oh,
and
that polish the
and
tools to polish the stones.
I actually for a period of time I ran the lab where they made the lapidary tools. That was one of my because they were electroplated, and that was
Hmm.
what I was over was electroplating.
Yeah, I would love to do that, but the equipment is very expensive. It's not
Abrasive
something you.
Technology, because now they've that was actually one of my jobs when I went to marketing was to transition them out of the crystallite name into the Abrasive Technology name, and yeah, they are the most expensive in the industry because they are the best. Like
Yeah, it's very,
the
very expensive.
closest
A lot of.
competitor, like the closest competitors, let's call a lapping disc the same part. The closest competitor would be a company like Labcraft, which I don't even think they exist anymore. But theirs disc would cost $30. Ours costs $300.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a huge difference.
Yeah, I love to watch people cut the stones and polish them, and it's just so interesting to me.
Yeah, I love it too. I love watching. I went to Denver and worked with this cutter that was a consultant for us. Like when we went to Tucson, she would be in the tent with us and stuff. And that was we got to facet. She taught us how to facet a stone. I think I had a piece of rose crystal or something, and
Rose quartz,
faceted it,
and
and then she would make it into a ring for you. I think I lost mine before I ever got back home.
that's
I
my
had
that's on my
I
bucket
had
list is
no
to go.
interest in it. I just
My one of the things on my bucket list is to go to Tucson during Gem Week
yeah, I used to go
because
there every week. I told you that, didn't I? I used to go to the
yeah,
Tucson Gem and Mineral Show every year.
I would lose my mind.
Oh,
Uh,
I loved it.
I would go insane. I would buy so much stuff it would not even be funny. I would need another suitcase to come home with
That is
because
the largest gem and mineral show in the
yes,
world for raw. That is where the most raw is sold.
yeah, and quite a bit of finished product as
Oh,
well. But
absolutely. Oh, I can't tell you all the things in this house that came from. I've got a big giraffe over there in the corner. That came from the Tucson show. There's a horse there that came from the Tucson show. I don't even know everything in this house that was
uh,
bought
I,
at that
I
show.
I have a couple of designers that I've bought quite a bit of their jewelry, and they always go to Tucson and do shows from there. So
Mm.
I've been there in spirit, and I've seen
Well,
what goes on, but I've never
they
been
do
there in
like on
person.
Home Shopping Network. They do a live
Yeah.
show from the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show.
Yes, and I love those because they just walk around and they show you what's in the cases and stuff. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
so pretty.
Oh, and
I
you
love
know what
running.
the great thing was because we had a booth there, or not a booth back when I was going. It was a tent. It was later moved to like an indoor or
Indoor, yeah.
yeah, an indoor place. I never went then. When I was going, we were in a tent, and we got 50% off because
Ooh,
of the
nice. See,
attendance. So
that would
everything there we got 50% off of.
that would
That was the
absolutely
discount that they
that
extended.
would just blow my mind, and I would come back penniless and
Yeah.
have 400 pounds of rocks in my
I was gonna
suitcase.
say I've come back from there before, and Brad picked me up at the airport. And he picked the suitcase up, and he's like, "My God, what is this thing full of rocks?" And I said, "Exactly.
Yep, exactly.
That's
That's right,
exactly what
Shelley.
it was full of." Oh my!
That's right.
I just had this out, showing it to Zach and Zoe on Facetime the other day. My my fossil sphere. You know, the fossils that are like all cemented
What type of
together,
fossil?
whatever that's called. Well, it's a ball that's been put in a sphere thing, and I have a
Yeah,
sphere of fossils.
a sphere of fossils. That's not easy to say.
Sphere of fossils. You know, that was one of my favorite. And I also have Kachina dolls that I bought there. I have a
Yeah,
peace
my
pipe
mother
that
liked
I
them.
bought there.
Yeah, my mother loved Kachina dolls. She had
These are
jewelry.
not
She had the
real.
dolls. She
You
had
know what I mean? They're not real Kachinas. I mean, they are
well,
real Kachinas, but they're not the ones, the ones that are like $100,000 that are
oh yeah,
museums.
no.
They're not
Oh, you
those.
like turquoise? Liz, turquoise is my absolute favorite stone. It's also my favorite nail color. And I have lots and lots of
Oh,
turquoise. I
did
love
you
it.
see what Shelley said? Because
Yeah.
Shelley knows. Shelley used to work in Crystalite Shipping, where
Oh,
where you package and ship all of those lapidary tools. Shelley and I used to work together in Crystalite Shipping. Shelley, did you ever go to Tucson? And what Shelley knows of Tucson is they had to get the Tucson order ready every year. Remember that, Shelley? Oh, got to get the Tucson order ready because it was a
yeah,
huge
yeah.
order because we
I,
took a
I,
huge amount of product out there.
yeah, I would love it. I have so much turquoise from all over the world, and it's all real. I have turquoise from Sleeping Beauty mines. I have turquoise from the Kingman mines. I have turquoise from China, turquoise from Afghanistan, turquoise from all over the planet. I just love turquoise. It comes in so many different shades and different
Yeah, it
textures
does. It absolutely does.
with and without matrix in it. I have both. Spiderweb turquoise is my new favorite thing because it
Yes.
has a
Did you
black
see what
matrix,
Shelley said? Shelley
but it's
said,
so neat.
I've never met anybody before that knew about the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show.
Yep, I love it. Ah, Liz loves turquoise too. Yes, as a redhead, yes. I have brown hair, but I still like turquoise.
Yeah,
It goes
Shelley,
good with
I
my
don't know
Florida tan.
if you ever went or not. I know you worked on the Tucson orders. I know that.
Oh, I would love a squash blossom. I could never
I
afford
don't know
one.
what that is. What is a
It's
squash
a
blossom?
It's a very big necklace, and it's usually always handmade. It has a ton of turquoise. It's usually a double strand of beads and silver beads and turquoise beads. And then
Okay.
it has a flower every
Yeah.
so often on the necklace. And
Okay.
that's the squash
I
blossom.
have
It's
seen those
actually,
before. I just didn't know
yeah.
that what that was called.
Yeah, everybody's seen one, on somebody every once in a while. But yeah, the squash blossom necklaces are absolutely gorgeous. Now they're expensive.
Is Liz, do you work in the lapidary industry, or did you just collect? Do you just collect jewelry and gems and minerals? Zoe's already started gem and mineral collection, Diane.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
She was
absolutely love them.
showing me all of her whatever they are, depending on what they were, showing them to me and telling me what they were.
Oh, she makes
Oh,
jewelry.
you
Very
are a
nice.
jewelry maker. You are a jewelry maker. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
absolutely love
you have
stones and
you have
crystals and
probably Liz. You have probably looked at an issue of Lapidary Journal before then. I used to do the back cover of Lapidary Journal when I worked for Abrasive Technology. In fact, I have
nice.
some in the bedroom that I kept that are in my portfolio. There's some in my portfolio, but I have actual magazines too.
That's a strange place to keep them.
Well, it's in the closet in the spare bedroom. That's like where all the
Oh,
women.
there you go. Okay.
Oh, I know
Not
what I
near
was
them.
going to show. I know what I was going to show you guys. Remember last week I showed you that one photo album, this little one. These are still out on my coffee table, and so is the record player.
With the creepy dead people?
I showed this last week. Did you see this?
The one with the creepy dead people pictures?
Okay. Well, this one's better. See this one?
More creepy dead people?
This one is from like I think 1850. Well, this one's
Covers.
probably technically it's probably worse because wait a minute, let's see if it's upside down because these are all
Dead people.
babies and children.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's what Craig said. He said I'm not real comfortable with the fact that this photo album has dead people in it. And I said, well, of course they're dead. The pictures are 150 years old. That's what my dad said.
It's
My dad
worse
said,
when they're
well, of
when
course
they
they're dead. How old is
but they used to take pictures of
but
people
they
with
are
live
dead
people that
when
were
the
dead.
picture was taken.
Yes,
They
when the
were
picture
dead
was
when the
taken.
picture was
Yes,
taken.
it's creepy.
But
And Liz
yeah,
does have rapid.
I have five of those photo albums. One of them is huge. It even has
Creepy.
it's like a stand. I'll show
Oh,
you guys
geez.
that one next week.
Liz does have lapidary journals. She might have one with the back cover that you did.
Oh yeah, Shelly, I've actually done that before using that app that make the photos move.
Oh,
I
that's
did
super
that with
creepy.
baby picture. You know what I did it with, Shelly? I did it with pictures of those. Oh, Shelly probably did. Yeah, Shelly knows I make the other thing I do, Diane. I'll bring that out sometime.
Hollow
Hi,
Man is
little
here.
man. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for coming. I actually make those baby dolls that look like real babies.
Yes, and they also creep me out.
They're called reborn. They creep most people out. They're called
Yeah.
reborn dolls.
Nope.
I am a reborn artist.
Nope. None for me. I didn't like
Yes.
dolls when I was little, and I don't like
I
them
have
now.
3 or 4 of them laying in the closet. They do. They look so real. And
Oh no.
my granddaughters have them because I've made them for them. But yeah, they are very real looking. And
They're very creepy. Shelley
yeah.
agrees.
So what I've done, Shelly, is and there's actually YouTube videos on my YouTube channel of my reborn babies, and I took photograph of my reborn baby and put it in that app that animated the face. You talk about creepy. That was creepy.
Nope, can't do it. Can't do it.
My grandsons they don't even like to sleep in that bedroom because all in the closet, if you open the closet there, those hanging like shoe holders that have the little cubbies in them. There's one of those hanging in the closet. Every one of them has a doll head with the arms and legs. The arms and legs are separate, and every one of them has a doll.
Nope.
It hasn't been painted yet.
Like, nope, I'll sleep on the couch.
Yeah, I do like the creepies. I do gravitate toward the creepy stuff, don't I? Now that I think about it.
I like scary and gory, but creepy stuff like dolls, I can't deal with.
Yeah. When I worked at the dealership and I used to always bring my babies in there and show them. And they used to tell me, Gracie, do you know what hobby every single serial killer that they have ever caught, what their hobby is? Making dolls. Which is
making dolls and eviscerating small animals.
One of the salesmen that I worked with actually paid me $100. And he said, now, I'm paying you $100 to never, ever, ever show me a picture of or one of those dolls again. And if you ever show me one of them again, you will owe me $100.
I'm with him.
I'm like, okay. And I took the $100.
Yep, don't like him. Yeah, Liz's squash blossom was 75 years old. It must be gorgeous.
Oh my God, I bet.
You need to take a picture and send it to me in my DMs, Liz, because I love squash blossoms. I think they're gorgeous.
There's BJ. Hey, Shelly. I was actually going to mention Brenda. Shelly, can you do me a favor and text Brenda and tell her I did not get the results of my test? Because I didn't let her know that. Thank you, Shell. Since you seem to text her and narc on me all the time, at least now text her something positive.
Narc on you.
Yeah. That week that I slept through the live, that Zach called and woke me up at 8:00 and I fell right back to sleep.
Yep. I was looking for you.
Shelly was texting Brenda and saying, have you talked to, because they call me Cookie, have you talked to Cookie this week? And she's like, yeah, I just talked to her yesterday and she wasn't feeling very well. And Shelly's like, well, you better call her because she ain't on her live. And I had never missed a live. I had never missed a live before.
I know. I was looking for you. I didn't know whether to be perturbed or not, but I said, maybe she had something else to do.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, Liz, if you polish your squash blossom, never use a sonic cleaner. Always polish it by hand because the sonic cleaner is bad for the stones, bad for the settings.
I didn't know that. That's what we use the ultrasonic cleaners to clean the tools.
Yeah, no, turquoise is porous.
Manufacturing process.
Yeah, turquoise is porous, so it will absorb the cleanser also. Plus, the sonic shakes everything, so it could shake your stones loose from the settings, especially if they're bezel set and not prong set. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even have a sonic cleanser.
She doesn't ever use that at all anyway.
Yeah, I don't use it on any of my jewelry.
Like if you were cleaning the metals.
Yeah, if it's just plain silver, it's fine. Yeah, silver or gold.
One of the mediums that we would put in, no, that was a tumbler that we would put the walnut shells in.
That's to smooth things out.
That's how we smooth the blank tools, was with the walnut shells. I think Shelly knows more about that than I
do. Yeah, every so often, I have so much silver jewelry that I just sit down, I put aside a couple of hours, and I sit down and I hand polish all the jewelry that's gotten a little tarnished. It takes me a while. I have probably 500 rings, and
Nice.
some,
I've seen them. Remember
yep,
what
I
you
have a
did
lot of
that
rings.
with?
I only have 10 fingers, but I have a million rings, and I just love them. And the more
Yeah.
you wear them, the less they tarnish. But I can't possibly
That
wear
is
them.
absolutely true because I can put a
Yep.
neck because I like silver. I'm not a fan of gold. I like silver. I
Mm.
just like the way it looks, and I can put a necklace away and it looks perfectly fine when I can, no matter how long because I have a tendency to put a necklace or rings on and I just keep them on all the time.
Yeah, just leave them on.
And I'm not big on changing the jewelry up, but um, I can wear it and wear it and wear it and it doesn't tarnish. I put it in a drawer and go back 6 months later, it's tarnished. What's the best
Well,
thing to
yeah,
clean? What's the
unless you
best thing
keep
to
it,
clean it
you
with
know,
other than mercury?
if
This
you
is
keep
Jay,
it
got
from,
pirate treasure. You're right.
yes,
You know
so I have
what,
pirate
Sean?
treasure.
I think that's exactly what happened. She found a pirate treasure.
I wish, but pirate treasure would mostly be gold. I have mostly silver. I have a few gold pieces and white gold pieces, but I prefer the silver.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I
I enjoy cleaning my silver, but I have a lot of pieces that are intricate and have
mm,
carvings and stuff, and you got to take a soft bristle toothbrush and go all up, get all up in there. And some of the pieces are a pain to clean, so I try to keep them in airtight boxes so they don't tarnish as much. If you keep the air away from them, they don't oxidize,
yeah, yeah.
and that keeps them looking a lot cleaner. So if you do have favorite necklaces, after you clean them, put them in a Ziploc bag, and they will stay cleaner for longer.
I will do that because I do. I will wear the same necklace for 6 months or a year. Then one day I might want to wear something different. I put that necklace on, it'll stay on for 6 months or a year.
Yeah, I used to do that with bracelets.
And I the same with my bracelets. This bracelet has been on my arm for probably 5 years, except for the couple of times that I've pulled it off by accident and then put it. And it's not. You know what it is? See this little chain on my arm, and it's got that little
Hmm.
that little kind of clasp. Can you see the clasp? It's not even a
Yeah,
clasp. It's a
it's like a
lamp,
little bar.
like a lamp pull
Oh, like the chain pulls
or a
that you put on your
keychain.
life. Right.
Where I got that is it was actually I don't even know what the brand of clothes or what the piece of clothes. It was what held the tag on the clothes. And when I
Really?
saw it, I'm like, ooh, I love that. And I put it on my arm and it's been on there for like 5 years.
Yeah, I used to have a big chunky, I still have it. It's a big chunky curb
Welcome
bracelet.
back.
And
Welcome back,
sometimes I'll put
guys.
that on and I'll leave it on for months at a time until I want to put something else on. And then now mostly I just wear my stretchy bracelets, my stone
Yeah,
bracelets,
I've got
because
one of those.
the
Well, you've
clasp
heard
is a
me say
problem.
that. I wear this
Yeah.
pink one, stretchy one from my Aunt Carol.
I just wear them because they're easier for the clasp because my arthritis now. Sometimes
Yeah,
I have no patience with clasp,
I'm
so
getting
I'll
it's
just
getting
throw on the
harder.
stretchy
It's
one.
getting harder for me too. It's absolutely getting harder for me.
Yeah,
But
and I don't. And nowadays I don't really go out that much, so I don't have much, you know, need to wear most of my jewelry, which is a shame because when I go out, I always have jewelry on that matches my outfit.
well, you
So
do get
that's
to
what I
wear it on
like to
your
do.
you do get to wear it on your TikToks.
Yes, I do wear some of my nicer pieces on my TikTok. I have a lot of homemade, handmade items. I love things that are unique,
Yeah, yeah.
and I love
You
just the
always have some
stones.
very unique stuff.
I would rather have a bigger stone and a simpler setting than have a fancy setting and smaller stones because I
Oh,
just love the
really?
stone. I
Oh,
love
see,
the
I
stones.
do like the settings. I
Yeah.
like I like. You know what it is? That's what it is, Diane. I actually like the metal work more than I
Mm-hmm.
like the
The
stone.
stone.
Yeah, I do. I would rather have, like, if I were gonna have a really, maybe bigger. And speaking of ring, just got
You get
thrown
caught
up in
there.
my hair. I have this peacock ring that
Oh, that's
sits
pretty.
over. I have this mood ring that I bought in Lilydale, New York. Like, I don't
Yeah, I
know.
remember those.
And I've had that on my finger for however many years. Well, then I found this peacock ring, and look, it just sets right over it perfectly,
Yeah, it works.
and I wear it
And
all the time.
I used to always wear thumb rings, but then I would lose and gain weight and then lose weight and gain weight, and most of my thumb
Same
rings don't
thing
fit
happens to
anymore.
me. If I gain weight, it comes off my thumb and goes over here.
Well, my thumbs are an odd size. Because on my right hand, my thumb is an 11. On my left hand, my thumb is a 7.5.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you that the thumb on my right hand, I have to have a bigger ring. I don't know the size. I have to have a bigger ring on it because this thumb was broken and it's
Oh,
got a weird knuckle. And so, like, these rings won't, though they will now. It depends on whether, because my weight fluctuates 10 or 15 pounds back and forth, and 10 or 15 pounds will make your fingers bigger. And
yes.
so sometimes I have to take the ring off of this finger.
Yeah, see, I have no knuckles whatsoever. I just have really pudgy hands. So when I lose weight, it loses the chubby little pillow that it sits on above the knuckle.
Oh, hi, Trudy. Hi,
And then
Trudy. I'm sorry I didn't see you earlier. But yeah, I
and
did.
then
I sent
people,
you and Jay both. True. Do you remember our friend Jay Simple Living, Diane?
I
Trudy.
believe so. The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's relatively new. Well, Trudy White is his girlfriend, and so
Oh,
I send both of them. They are another TikTok couple, and I send both of them um,
invites.
an invitation. Yeah, yeah, Trudy. I wouldn't not send you one, and if I ever not send you one, it's just because I missed you. Who did I miss tonight? Oh, I missed Brad, and I had to go
Brad.
back at 6:30 and send it to him.
Th-
But
And
yeah, yeah.
we haven't seen Motogator in a while.
I don't know what's up with him. I did. Well, I do know one thing that was up with him. His what he does for a living. He
Hmm.
doesn't get off work sometimes until midnight, and then he gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning and is right back at it. Because he has a 600-acre farm where they grow
Yeah,
cotton, corn, soybean, peanuts, I forget what all.
yeah. Bye,
So
Liz.
yeah. And
It
he
was nice
works on
meeting
all
you.
of the farm equipment himself. So
Yeah.
he's
Nice
pretty.
seeing you, Liz. Yeah, I saw he had a video up today, actually. He was planting rye for the winter crop.
Oh yeah. So and I mean, both my grandfathers were farmers. Now my one grandfather was full-time farmer, but my other grandfather farmed on the side. Actually, he was a sharecropper. But yeah, there is no time off.
No.
It has to be done when it has to be done, and that
Bye,
so
Smart
I
Fat.
I stopped send. I used to always send him. I would send him the
Mm-hmm.
promo. Now, once in a while, I'll still send him a video. If I do a video that I think he would really like, I'll send it to him. But I don't send him the promo anymore because then I feel like I'm doing that
Yeah,
when I
nagging
know
him.
he can't. He's not going to make it.
Yeah. Well, you know what time it is, Gracie.
I know it's time to call it a night. And we're
We've
on
been
at
yammering.
9:13.
Yep.
And you know what? I was actually going to say before I went on, when I was sitting here, I felt so bad. I mean, I felt physically so bad that I was going to
Oh,
say, I think I'm only going to stay on maybe 30 or 40 minutes. But then I did take one of my pills, though, that might have helped. But
yeah, you weren't feeling too swift. Hey,
I
Brad.
was feeling my heart was racing.
Mm,
And so I went and took one. There he is.
there he
Look
is. Look
at
at his new
this.
name.
Look at
Bad
Brad's
bread,
new
not
name,
bad breath.
Diane. I love it. You knucklehead. I can't believe that you. Oh, there's your next name. I can't believe that you changed your name. Bad
That's
Brad, not
funny.
bad breath. Wait till Zach sees that. Zach's gonna love that.
That's a good one. I like it. Ah,
That's really
Picasso. I
good.
like it.
That's great. That's brilliant. Absolutely
Yeah,
brilliant. I know I wasn't the only one that called you bad breath because
because of
it's
the
that
H.
thing. You see what you expect to see, and because he had that he had that H at the end of his
Yeah.
name. Every time I looked at it, I thought it was bad breath.
Yeah, because you only have to see with your eyes 70% of a word to
That's
make a
right.
guess at the word,
That's
and your
right.
mind associates it.
And then
Hey,
remember
Damien, how you doing?
the one time I looked at it, and I actually thought that he had changed his name to Bad Breath
Terrible.
because that's what I was saying.
He's
Oh
gonna
my
change it to
god!
fresh breath. Nice. Hi,
I
Hope Never
love
Quits. I'm on with my friend Gracie.
it.
Oh, you reset your phone and Liz is back. Now I'm gonna refer to you as Squash Blossom Liz.
Squash blossom is. Oh my
I
god!
would love a picture of it. I love squash blossoms.
How do you guys send pictures in DM? I didn't know you could send a picture in DM. Hi, user
Um,
182. If I didn't say hi to you.
well, she could make like a short video and just send it to friends
Oh,
only
there
or
you
just to
go.
me.
Yeah, I never thought of that. Never thought of that.
Dr. Scope.
Yep. Where
Oh,
there's a
she tagged
will,
me.
where
Excellent.
there's a will, there's a way.
Oh yeah, you can get around
Hey,
anything.
the one other thing that I want to mention. What are you saying,
Nice.
Shelly?
Mr.
Shelly said.
Listerine.
Shelly said, "Yeah, I always wondered whose babies you had laying around. That's because they were my dolls."
Creepy.
Oh my
Creepy to the
god!
max.
And my if you watch Shelly's seen my YouTube videos because I'm friends with Shelly on Facebook, and so I used to post my YouTube videos on YouTube on Facebook all the time, and so Shelly's seen my YouTube videos, and there are always babies laying around.
Creepy little
But
dolls. No, thank you.
the one other thing that I was going to mention is Shelly and my friend um, BJ. Her name is Brenda, but we call her BJ. Well, tonight, actually until midnight, she is driving the snow plow and salt truck for the state of Ohio.
Wow.
And I just wanted to say for people to keep, all of the people that are out there, like in the weather that we're having, because it's really bad in Ohio right now, and it's really bad in Kentucky and other parts with the ice storm and everything that's
Yeah.
going wherever all it's going. And there's a lot of people like BJ and people like that who have to be out on the road. Like ambulance drivers and policemen and firemen and tow truck drivers and truck drivers and people like that have to be out on the road in these conditions, and they don't have any. I mean, some of them, especially people like Brenda, that's when she goes out.
Yep. And if
And
you don't need to be out in that mess, you shouldn't be because you
right,
should leave it clear so that they can do what they need to do.
that's absolutely right. That is absolutely right. But
And people go out. in the bad weather and then end up abandoning their cars on the side of the road, and then they can't clean the streets.
That's right. That is absolutely right. But
Oh, Shelley's at a level 3. What does that mean?
well, at a level 4, who said they're at a level 3?
Shelley.
Shelley. Yeah, they are at a level 3 because Brenda told me because she was going and it's a 12-hour shift. She went on at noon and she'll be on until midnight. And she told me because sometimes we talk um, when she's just salting, but if she's got the plow on the road, then she has hands free, but still it distracts. Right. But anyway, no. Wait, what does that say? The Instagram head moving post. Oh, yeah, the Instagram ones.
Yeah, I know a lot of truck driving women, and they are tough women, and they take no guff, and they have to be like that to deal with the other truck drivers.
Brenda is absolutely like that, but I just wanted people to kind of keep them in their thoughts and prayers, and like Diane said, if you don't have to be out there, don't be out there on the roads, because they really need the roads. And accidents on the roads.
Yep.
There are so many accidents and everything, and it just makes their job that much harder. Plus, accidents. Now you got police, you got ambulance drivers, you got all of that. And
making more congestion.
Absolutely. And we take them for granted, but we really need them.
Yeah, where would we be without truck drivers bringing us our groceries and
it's kind of
everything
like
else?
Jimmy Hoffa used to say, if you've got, whatever you've got in your house or whatever we use in our life, a truck brought it to you.
Yep, your furniture, your appliances,
everything. Even clothing. Our groceries are brought to the grocery store in a truck.
Yep, groceries, everything, your draperies, your furniture, your clothing, everything.
Building materials.
Yep.
And think about all of the parts that assemble cars and everything else. All that stuff is delivered by trucks.
Yep.
And so if you've got something, it was probably brought to you by a truck.
Yep, and we need to stay out of their way.
Absolutely.
We need to stay out of the way.
What in the world? Brad just told me. Have you ever been to Brad's live, Diane?
I have not. But he said he just got banned.
Is what's the word? What is the word? His live is more milk toast than mine is. That's the only word I can think of. And he just wrote that his live got banned for hateful behavior. Can you believe that? No, I cannot believe that at all.
It's ridiculous. But it doesn't even really matter what your content is. If somebody reports you, they shut you down. So if somebody doesn't like you or says you say something they don't like or whatever, they report you. And now what TikTok does is immediately shut you down. Then they review what was said or done. And it could take a week for your appeal to go through and for you to be allowed back on. It doesn't even matter what your content is now. If somebody doesn't like you, they'll shut you down.
Saying that. But now a lot of my friends that that they get banned over and over again. But it doesn't make any difference what you do. It's you could whatever, as long as nobody reports you, you're going to stay on. But if you do nothing and somebody reports you, they're going to pull you down. That's that's why we all try to have those backup accounts. Do you have a backup account, Diane?
I do not.
That way, I didn't do it for that reason. I did it so that I can, because you can't, how you can't have a live
right
open. And so I made a backup account so that I could do this and see my
Yeah, just so you
comments
can
down
watch it.
here. And but now I'm glad I have it now that you've told me that, and I've got it. It's up. I think it's about 700 followers, but I don't even do anything on there. I take some of my videos once in a while. I take one of my videos and post it over there too, but
Yeah.
I don't respond to comments or I follow people back. But that's all I do over there.
Yeah,
And
I don't really have a backup because I just do this for fun and I don't, I very rarely go live so people don't have a chance to harass me. I
well,
used to go live once a week, but I
I
haven't done
know
it in months.
what I was going to say when you asked that question. What is a level 3? What that is they have a level 1, which means be careful. They have a level 2, which I don't even know what that means. Like, be more careful. I don't know. And a level 3 is do not be out unless you have to be, like Shelly said, like you're a
Yeah.
nurse or some, you're
Yeah, if
not
you're
supposed to,
essential.
don't be out. But, you know, you can still drive back and forth to work at a level 3. If you have to go to work, you can drive at a level 3. When it goes to level 4, which is, as far as I know, the highest, nobody is supposed to be on the roads, and you will be given a ticket if they catch you out on the roads.
Okay. Yeah,
Not
especially
even
if it's
so. That's when they close down the plants and the businesses,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's what they started doing here across, like where my friend Karen lives in Madisonville. They shut down the doctor's offices, the grocery stores, everything were shut down
Yeah.
because they've had a really bad and
Yeah,
the
because
plant closed at 3.
yeah, especially when for states that aren't used to snow and don't have like snow clearing or plowing equipment or salters or things like that, they're just not prepared for the snow and all the accidents and everything else. It's better off to just shut everything down for a day and see what
Well,
happens the next
Shelly
day.
was just saying that they don't have a level 4. It only goes to level
The
3.
three.
I don't know where I got that level 4 thing, Shelly. I don't remember. I guess I
Yeah.
haven't been
Where does
out of
Shelley
Florida
live?
for a while. But a level 3 is nobody is supposed to be on the road.
Hmm. Where does Shelley live?
She lives in Ohio.
Oh, okay. So they're getting hit pretty bad.
Yeah, her and I
Yeah, it's
used to work.
better.
Her and I worked together for like 20 years.
Yeah. Hi, Gigi. So crazy. How are you? That's one of my peeps.
Oh,
I'm in the box. I'm
it's in the box.
in
I
the
love,
box.
I love it, Diane.
Yep, it's fun. It's nice because we actually
I
get to
just
speak
wish
to
you
one
were big.
another.
Can I move where the box is? I don't like the box
I
being
don't
down
know.
there. I want it to be up there. You're
I
down
don't
there
think
in
you
the
can.
bottom.
I
I
don't
can
think you
hear.
can move the box because you can have up to
No.
3 people in the box, so they need to space them out.
Yeah. Well, I know, but couldn't I arrange the 3 people where I want them to be?
I
Apparently
don't
not.
think so, Miss.
No, I tried. I can't move you. You're stuck right there.
Yep, stuck in
I
the box
love
on the
it.
bottom.
I love it. I want you to be in the box all the time.
If I'm not
See
feeding
now,
my fat
now I'm
face,
spoiled. Now I'm spoiled. I have a
yep,
co-host and I like it.
yep, if I'm not feeding
It's
my
way
fat face
better.
when you're
It's
on.
way better to have another person that's actually can talk too.
Yeah, because then you can read what people are
Yeah,
saying, and if I see something that you missed, I could say, "Oh, so and so
I
said
love it.
whatever," and
It's brilliant.
yeah,
I
yeah, it
don't
was a
know
good idea.
who could I get to do this full time.
I would say
Clearly,
Zach, but he is
none of
not
my
going to do it.
kids are going to do it full time because they
Nope,
show up
nope.
willy nilly here.
Yep.
And now
Oh,
I would love to have Zach do it full time, but he's like, I got real stuff to do. Doing that.
yeah, he would not be into it. You know
No,
who we're missing tonight? Since we're just about ready to shut it off,
not, not.
Nas.
I know, I
Yeah,
know.
Her internet
I
connection
didn't.
is not good.
I put my regular phone up here that I get TikTok messages on because this one has a different TikTok account on it.
Right.
And I don't know if I got a message back from her or not because I set this phone up and then kind of sat here and tried to get myself in a good headspace because I thought, well, I need to at least do that because I felt so bad physically.
Yeah, you weren't feeling well.
Yeah. And
Oh, thanks, Liz. Liz says it's fun having us both.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. So
because we're nice, fun people.
I love it. It's the greatest thing. It's better than Just Alive. It's the best thing since Just Alive.
Yep, best thing since sliced bread or Betty White.
You know how I said my favorite thing is Alive. The only reason I stay on TikTok is for the live. I'm here for the live.
It's nice to watch, people's videos, but real, true interaction is so much better.
Yes, I love, and it's my favorite thing was the live. Now my favorite thing is the live with you.
The live with me in a box.
That's right. Well, I wish you didn't have to be in a box.
Well, maybe one day they'll make the box bigger.
Or make it like virtual reality so that it looks like we're sitting next to each other.
Now, that would be a little creepy.
Because it's just my videos. Do you think my videos where I put like Craig and I together and people together that really aren't in the same place? Do you think that's creepy?
No, because if we were on the same screen right now, it would be your whole body and just my head. That would be creepy.
We could
put it on your shoulder. Or we could get one of your creepy doll's bodies.
Disembodied head. That's what it looks like in my videos sometimes. It looks like a disembodied head.
Yeah, well, you could get one of your creepy dolls and put it next to you on the couch, and you could put my head on the doll.
Oh, I said that before. I said I was going to have one of those dolls sitting next to me on the sofa when I did my live. And I think I got a pretty resounding, well, then none of us will be here. I think it was made my head on the doll. To me that go right ahead and do that.
It's super creepy. Wow. That would be funny.
This is our new show. Diane and Gracie.
There you go.
Well, Diane, do you want? I'm going to sign off now. Thank you, God. Thank all of you guys so much. Thank you.
It was fun having a mix of your people and my people.
I love it. I know. It was great.
And now they get to know each other.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely. Love it. And I don't even know who all stayed. But
peace out, not bad breath.
And I will tell you guys that I always, there's been twice that I couldn't do it because there was no live replay. TikTok, for whatever reason, it was just a black screen. But I always do. They were talking about Jory. I always take my replay and upload it to YouTube and post it on my YouTube page. And I'm going to go ahead and put those TikTok lives in that playlist that says TikTok live mention, which they're easy to find because since I've been on TikTok, I don't really do any other videos. The only videos I put on YouTube are my TikTok lives. So they're pretty easy to find. They're all at the top. But I'm going to, while Diana's still here, I'm going to say what I always say, and that is I want this to be your favorite TT show on Thursday night, Live with Diane and Gracie. Now has a name. And
My sign off.
I will see you next week, same time, same station. Do your sign off, Diane.
Okay, my sign off will be, if you think out of the box, think of me in the box. I'll see you next week.
Love you. Thank you so much.
Love you.
Thank you. Bye, you guys.
Love you, hon. Take care, sweetie.
You too.
Bye, Liz. Bye, Brad.
Yeah, bye. Bye, Shelly. Bye, Shelly. Bye, Brad. Bye. I can't remember who else is there. Shannon.